the art channel, and then I'll be making another video of on the journey. I'm not going to be having a consistent upload time or date, but I'm trying to juggle with art and then business and then some other things on the side. But this is what I can do for now. If you can see the painting from, I think it might be on your left side of the screen or right, whatever it may be. This is a painting that I'm doing. I'm going to be recording this video, and thank you for clicking on the video. And if you spend your time watching the video, well, then thank you again. I'm out here, I'm trying, but it's gonna get better, it's gonna get professional. I'm just starting. Even if it's not perfect, I've realized I have to start now. It's now or never. But yeah, I think we'll cue in the music in the background, and then I'll just show my painting. Okay, well, I have my paint here, and then I have some water here on the stool. I hope it doesn't spill, but as you can see, I already have some red on there. And before the tape, I was actually gonna do all of this red, but I was just tired of it not coming out as I wanted it to. So I'm gonna be doing some research and studying and how do people have this one tone color, all of it just on the canvas, and no, I guess, inconsistency in the hues or the amount of paint there is in every area or on the surface of the canvas. So for now, I'm just gonna do the split with different colors. I have a brush here and I have another one. They're about the same size, but different enough for what I need to use it for. So I think I'll just start off with this color right here. You can see it. It's gonna be gray purple. And the reason why I'm using this color is because I've never really used purple before in any other painting, now that I think about it. So I want to start with the color, with a challenge, I can say, or I guess you can say, of just different color on a painting that and a style that I've never done before. And all this tape came to mind just like in a click, in an instant. I'm like, you know what? As I was painting the sections, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put tape all over here. Whatever feels right, whatever looks good to me. Understand? So this is what I'm gonna do. And then I have the music in the background. If it's not on already, and as I'm talking, I'll lower the music down. But I'm just trying out these editing, these making simple and okay videos. So I hope this video doesn't get too long, but if I can find a way to speed up the video, well, you guys can too, but I'd rather do for you guys. And you know, I am not an expert level of painting, nor do I have education or any like classes that I've taken, but this is all just by, I say, God, and you know, learning it through experimenting, a lot of experimenting, y'all. A lot of hard-learned lessons that I had to go through and adapt. But yeah, this is painting. And for my other channel, I usually I just speak my mind. And so that's what I want to do. I want to be more spiritual, because with my paintings, these are very spiritual. These are very in touch with my personality, with my being, how I think, how I speak, who I am, basically, what makes us us, the reality that we live in. So this is what I like to do, guys. Do it for y'all, because a lot of the times we don't know how to speak our emotions, we don't know how to express ourselves, and we don't know where they come from. And I like to give in my input, like giving my thoughts of just our ways of being, good or bad, positive or negative, you know? And to tell you the truth, whoever's watching, however many of y'all are watching, I haven't been consistent at all in my uploads. I haven't been faithful to you guys at all. And I honestly didn't want to make this video because I just felt super unworthy of it. I felt super unworthy of making a YouTube channel or like continuing on this journey, because hey, like, man, this guy named David is not me consistent in his art or in his uploads, coming back every like couple month or two. I don't want to stop that. I'm trying, I'm just trying to figure out how not to be broke. How not to be broke, just to do what I want, but do it realistically. I'm only 19 years old, but I just want to get out of my house, man. Who doesn't want to leave the house? I'm gonna pause the video. I have to get some napkins. But yeah. And all of these videos are gonna be like this. I don't like having too much structure. Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I should do. The video cut off because of the alarm. I'm gonna try to merge these videos into one. I'm just gonna say it, but I have a lot of alarm clocks. But whatever. On to the topic. Man, I forgot what I was saying, but these videos are gonna be not too structured. I don't like having scripts. I don't know how people can do scripts. I can't do that. I don't want to do that, actually. It feels very restricted or something like that. When I talk, I usually do it off the top of my head, and that, it feels right to me. It feels comfortable to me, so let's stick with that. And I'm gonna use yellow right here. This baby right here, what's it called? It's called Yellow Deep. I know it's dirty, but this is what we artists do. Not to, like that, whatever. I'm just talking, it doesn't make sense all the time, so just stick with that. But yeah. Been feeling really hesitant in these past couple weeks, whether to post or not, because I do want to be real with y'all. So I'm gonna be real about being super freaking inconsistent, super just not the ideal me, not the me that I've always wanted or that I really want. But I guess I'm gonna start now, which is being imperfect, not having the nice edits, not having the nice setup or camera or mic. So just screw it, let's just do it. And I really hope that the music in the background or the speeding up of the video can really help with the attention span that people struggle with, because I do too, man. I do too, trust me. And I don't really have a plan or process. I just put the paint where, man, I believe I have like trust in God and the gift that He's given me that hey, it's gonna come out okay. I don't expect it to be perfect, but I expect it to have an impact. I expect it to have a meaning, a calling, something that shapes, something that manifests itself into something that we can see and realize and understand to the best of our abilities with our expressions and art and creativity. And this is what it is right here. I probably don't have enough paint for yellow. That's a bummer. But dang, man, dang. If only paint was unlimited. That'd be so awesome. But I will one day, guys. Watch. In the future, you'll see me with a lot of paint. No shortage of it. Because I have made it. I have made it. God has gotten me through. I think I need a bigger brush. Good and useless. And sometimes I like to spray some water onto the canvas to make the paint more spread out. But I don't think I really need this one in this case, because I'm really doing just sections. And if you see me doing that with the end of the canvas, the brush. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. But the brush is because sometimes I can tell that the tape hasn't really stuck on the canvas that well, so I just go like that, like just go on the thing like that, just to let you guys know. Not doing things random, but yeah, these videos will be about just being real, like how people talk in conversations, like I'm talking to you. I'm not gonna have a super structured script or anything like that. No, I'm not the type of person. Yes, I'm organized. Yes, I'm clean and stuff, but I'm not gonna fabricate just talks with you guys. I'm not gonna fabricate and just make something synthetic or artificial just to fit in with the algorithm. I don't know. I just want to be real, y'all. Like, is that too much to ask? No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna do it because I care for y'all and I want to have connection. I want to be a human being. That's what I'm saying. Because that's what we are. And I'll be posting a video on my other YouTube channel. And to the people who do go to the to this channel and subscribe and like, then oh my gosh, I thank you so much, because I'm always worried about the logistics and the little things you have to do for a business or anything like that. Guys, I'm learning day by day. I'm learning like I have no teacher. I have no one. I'm doing this by myself. Trying. I mean, I'm using the tools that I can use. But the one thing I do want to touch on, swinging this right here, because it's not taking out paint, but the thing that I do want to touch on is just doing it. I'm someone who loves being prepared. Like, I'm an absolute, like, preparation person. I like to have things ready, already set and done. I like to have everything organized. Like, my mind is at rest that, hey, I have this taken care of and it's good. It's fine. You don't worry about it until tomorrow. Like having clothes set up, having just everything just set in a go. I don't have to use my brain a lot. But with art, with the YouTube stuff, it's a new battle I have to struggle with. It's a new habit. It's a new way of being, or a character of myself that I have to build to get to adjust, to learn from, to transform from. And man, I'm not consistent in this YouTube or art, and I want to be. I desire to be. And then just um, yesterday, I had this event I had to go through. I had to go to for church, and I didn't know. I did not know. And I was painting this canvas with this color in specific. Oh no. Okay. Catastrophe averted, but of this color specifically. And oh man, my shirt was all red and torn. Don't ask why it was torn. And then my hands were a mess. And I was really running short on time. But the thing is, the point is that I started yesterday. I went with the instant flow or the instant action, no planning, no preparation. I just got the tools. I got the canvas. I slapped the freaking canvas on the floor. I opened it. I got the paint. I just started painting. I was fed up with just not doing anything, feeling too scared, too cautious of what my next move is, being too prepared. And sometimes, like the Nike logo, the Nike thingy, whatever, you just gotta do it. Just do it with that guy screaming in the green screen, you know. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it, man. You just gotta do it. And I think that's one of the things that a very valuable lesson that I had to learn for a very, very long time is that I don't have to be prepared all the time. I just have to do it. Because I know that, or maybe, you know, people back then, they just did the thing, man. They just did the hard work. They got to it. And this is my way of it. With the tape, with the paint, with everything. I didn't prepare, but I'm doing what needs to be done because I want to, and that's all I need. It's just, if I'm gonna do it, if I want to do it, I gotta do it now. Just do it. Just stop thinking and do it. Because if there's any fluff, if there's any distraction, if there's any emotions or any like psychological, not garbage, but like obstacles or things that are just not allowing you to act upon the action that which gives you joy and makes things happen, well then it's really gonna destroy you. It's really gonna keep you stifled. It's gonna keep you staggered in just the one place that you don't want to be, and that's going nowhere. I hope I'm making sense, but this is the YouTube, y'all. This is the YouTube channel, David Douglas. The colors don't look too pretty right now. If I can just, I think, move the camera a bit back. Paint just fell. But I think it's looking alright. It's looking good. I know this one's gonna make money for sure. Y'all trust. Cause I'm gonna be praying and don't wanna be broke and I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to be except for this. This is who I am. 3 months before high school ended, I did this and sold some 5 paintings. It was a miracle. And so I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, because I was just me talking to the people, me talking and explaining my story, my truth. I don't like using that word, but just for the sake of the video, for simplicity, but my truth, my honesty, my understanding of what I've been through, what I've gone through, how to help others. Basically pitching myself, but being real. It really gave me joy and a sense of purpose and fulfillment, because some people that I explain my story to, the paintings, they cried. Like, they actually did, like, physical tears, like, insane. And that's something that I would never have expected in my art. You know, I was being real. I was explaining, I was being me. But then that brought some real emotions, some real reactions, and real something that needed to get out, something that needed to be expressed, something that needed to be seen, you know? Because I like to say that my paintings, the art that God has given me, the gift that God has given me, is to bring to attention to the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional, it could either be damage, or it could be sadness, it could be anything, but if my paintings bring attention to those issues, or to those problems, to those underlying parts of our character that we bury, that we don't like to see, that we don't like to touch on. But my paintings make you think that. Like, a lot of the times when I'm explaining these paintings, they have a lot of emotion, they don't make too much sense, but since painting is most of the time is very emotional, I'm not saying art is specifically logical or specifically emotional, but to me, I use it emotionally, I use it spiritually, and when I speak of it, I try to make it logical for the emotional, so that people can understand what I'm trying to say, understand the painting. And this is what I do, this is what I love to do. And people cry from it, people really feel something about it, and then they buy it, you know? They buy it. And partly, this didn't really motivate me. This didn't really like, oh wow, like I'm gonna do this, yeah, like. But it did give me an idea of where I could go and end up. And that's when my early artworks, where I didn't really paint, but I did draw a lot, like a lot of abstract, like a lot. And I specifically used Prismacolors, if you know what that is. It's a wonderful brand of pencil colors that is, I think, made out of wax. I'm not sure, but it acts like paint, close to it, or somewhat to it. I used it a lot, and some other abstract drawings that I did. And my teachers were like, hey, like, your art looks really good. Like, I haven't seen an abstract artist that has this type of talent, like, or natural ability, or their natural tune to to this type of thing. And at that time, I didn't explain the story of the abstract drawings, but they just liked how it looked, and they felt some emotion because of the colors and the way that the drawing was structured, and its lines and its simplicity, everything. And one teacher said, "Hey, your art looks like Kandinsky, or your art looks like a cough, or like a I don't know." This is one artist, and this one famous artist, this abstract artist, like this guy and this other artist. I was like, oh, I mean, that's pretty cool and all, but I want to be me, you know? Like, it's nice to be compared to like abstract art figures that are very famous, and they've done an impact to the people around them and across the world. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want my art to be seen as someone else's, you know? But I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about being, like, compared to others or something like that. Because I know that I'll be standing out. I'll stand out, and I know I will. I know that I will sell these paintings. I know that I can make an impact. I can make someone break down by looking at my paintings and the story behind it. You know, it might be funny, it might be a reach, but I know I can. I know I can. If I can make someone cry, okay, but not intentionally, but if I can make someone feel something emotionally strong, then it is possible. I know it is. It's something that can be accomplished and done. Ooh, guys. Okay, what I'm thinking right now. Oh, that's gonna be a big move. I'm thinking of making all of this pink. This whole column here. I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think I am. Let's do it. Screw. This is what I live for. Praying right now this is gonna work. But yeah, you know, I hope this video is not too long for you guys. I hope this video blows up. And if it does, then hallelujah, like, we got this, y'all. Like, Lord to God. But yeah. And I don't want to add too much pink anymore, because that's bright. I think that's very eye-catching. But if you're thinking, hey, what is he gonna do with the tape? Well, I'm gonna take it off when I'm finished with everything on the canvas, and then whatever spaces are left of the tape, I'm gonna paint it black. I think either that, or I'm gonna leave it white. I'm not so sure if I should leave it white or black, but I think white's gonna look tough on it, but I really enjoy the color black. And my kind of signature move is having the edges of the canvases black. So I'm thinking if I have the lines black and also the edges of the canvas black, it's gonna make a sense of like cohesiveness and a signature style. Hey, usually when you see paintings that have black edges, it can be David Lagunas' painting. So I think that's what I like to stand out with. I've thought about it, and I hope got no paint, not too much, but yeah. And I actually recorded a video a long time ago, and I still haven't posted it. I still don't do anything with it, but it shows some other paintings that I did. I explained something about that, but little by little, man, we're trying. I hope AI gets to the point where it's free enough for me to use editing and some just clipping. All I want is to clip the video, make it shorter, help me to find some music in the background. That's really all I want. My thing is to have you guys listen to me talking, my own thoughts and process and everything, just to make it chill, you know, because I saw this one other YouTuber named Micah, all capital, and I just absolutely enjoy the way he makes his videos. Like, I really like it. And so I've taken a lot of inspiration from the way that he edits and he moves through his videos. It's very simple. There's no flashy edits. There's nothing like that. There's only simple cuts of the video, transitions, and very chill music. And him just speaking his mind and his thoughts. I'm like, hey, that's exactly what I want to do. Like, but I didn't have an idea of what I was going to do. I didn't know how to structure. I didn't know how to what to do. But this is me starting. This is me doing it. Understand? Brings me back to my point. I did it, but without the preparation. I'm learning step by step. I'm basically taking action, messing up, learning from it, and then taking action again. It's kind of like a feedback loop. I'm doing it over and over again. And it's not an easy process, but having that in mind that, hey, I know I'm gonna mess up, I know I'm gonna learn, and I know that I can act again. That brings you a sense of, hey, I have enough control, I have enough awareness and control of that I know that I can predict myself that I'm gonna mess up and learn, but I can also take action again. That brings you a little bit more confidence or self-reassurance that I can move on again like that. And I messed up, I dropped that, but then I know that I can pick it up again and keep painting. It's a perfect example. And please, whoever's watching and really enjoys how I do these videos, if you like it a little bit, will expect it to be better with better editing. Well, not editing, but clipping and everything that I've just talked about. It's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be enjoyable. And thank you. Please donate any money. If I can set up a donation thingy, please, thank you. I need it. But it's something that can make these paintings possible. It can bring my vision. It can bring the sense of community and sense of just a whole and understanding of one another. Alive, real. And so I think that's one of the things that's very important nowadays is that we struggle with communication. We struggle with being real with each other. We struggle with understanding ourselves and being real with ourselves, and that can be very, 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 very dangerous. It can be very dangerous as in a sense of spiritual and emotional death, that when we don't know how to be real and we don't know how to communicate, we don't know how to express, and we don't know just how to be, man, like how to express, things can get really dark. You can get really lonely. You can be very isolating. You can be very scared. You can be very scared. You can be very lost of who you are. What's your purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing? what am I gonna do? You know? It's very sad. I've been there, guys. I've been there. It sucks. It really does. It feels like in a very, very dark room, all alone, with no one there beside you to lead you out. And I'm not saying I'm that person, but I'm someone that I'm with you in that dark room. And we're figuring out, we're processing whatever's going on in our lives in this world. It's cool. It's fine. Okay, I know. It's something that takes a lifetime to learn. But I pray that I get there faster. Not because I want to be better, but because I want to help others now. I want to change something. I want to make an impact. I don't want to be a bomb or just a wasted potential. And I may be rambling on a lot, but then again, that is who I am. Mic drop. But yeah, I've got that down. I think I'm gonna do green. I wonder where the green's gonna go, but I have an idea already. Yeah, I think that's gonna look very, very nice. In Jesus' name, this is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm gonna be talking a lot. All right, I'm a talker. That's what I do. I'm gonna use green. Yeah. So that green now. It's very dark. Whoa! No, I needed that green, man. That sucks. Doo-doo crap. And I just checked the timer on the video. It's 30 minutes, which is insane. I really hope I can cut it down to like 18 minutes. I don't even know if that's possible. Darn. But yep. That's the story. I can see right here. Tape isn't really well. Applied. So I'm just going on it. Just to make sure to leave a less of a headache into this process when I just take off the paint. I mean the tape. I'm gonna leave a lot more green because this is not enough at all. Not at all. This is like nothing. I think if I can just I hope that works. It makes the paint a little bit more spread out. Oh yeah, I think that definitely worked. Oh yeah. Oh, that water really helped a lot. I'm really digging this green right here. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that I got a new mic. I got a mic off of Amazon, and I think it really works well. I really hope you can hear me through this mic. I don't have to speak that loud anymore, but it makes the sound a lot less. It just sounds better because sometimes when I'm far away from the camera, you can hear the echo in the room. You can hear like the void, the empty space and stuff, and I just didn't like that at all. And so that's just one thing I have to worry about. One less thing I have to worry about. So just going over like that. Just spread it out as much as I can. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all, but I'm trying. It's what I can do. And I think that I am going to place a green right here. No. Green right here. Yeah, I think a green right there for sure. Although I don't know if I'm gonna have enough paint for that. I'm gonna spray just a little bit more water. Spread it out. Doesn't have to look perfect, but just gonna get the foundation or the first layer of green. Already set down in there. Alrighty then. And then I'm gonna go to the pool later on today with my little brother, because yesterday, sad, but I couldn't go with him to the pool because I was painting and I had a little thing in church. So I'm gonna go with him today. I don't want to leave him alone. I don't want him to cry. I'm gonna have some leisurely fun with him. I'm gonna make sure to buy some goggles too, because I like swimming in the water and knowing where I'm going. I'm not gonna crash into head first into a wall. It's very annoying. And when I do these paintings, when I'm like recording and speaking, I always get a vision of myself doing this in my own little studio, and it gives me so much joy and hope and certainty that, hey, this is gonna be real. This is gonna be something that I can truly pursue and help others to identify things inside of them, to question themselves, even to a point of extensionalism or an existential crisis, to bring forth a dang, this is hard. An you know what I'm talking about. But to the point where, hey, this really freaks them out. It freaks them out and it brings them to wake up, to stop being in a mode of sleep, to stop being in a mode of just autopilot, and to start questioning themselves as a human being, as a person who perceives reality, as a person who's going through their days, doing whatever they do, and not having meaning in it. You know, because life has a purpose. When something ends, when something really truly tragic happens, most of the time people realize life has meaning. Life has a meaning. Life has a meaning. Life has a purpose. If you're not in the ideal situation, if you're not in a place where you want to be, I don't think a lot of us really are either way. And you yourself have to make that decision. You yourself has to make that commitment and that dedication to yourself and for others to change, to improve, to understand what is your responsibility, understand what is your purpose, what is your abilities, what are your gifts, what are your qualities that make you you, and what can those qualities that make you you help others. And I guess this painting is about that. Maybe I'll leave it like that. That the white is to fill in the blank. The white is to make you. That could be fire. But I'll see about that. Maybe I'll make another painting like that. But yeah, thank you for listening. I'm still gonna paint, I think. I'm thinking of what else to do. But yes. Okay, I think having a yellow right here, having a red right here, and a green here. So yellow, green, blue, red, and then right here is going to be, I think, possibly the color purple. And I think we're done right there. I think we're chilling. So green, yellow, blue, red, purple. I think that's gonna look cohesive enough, well enough. So then again, since I'm low on paint, just about 2 sprays down there. I'm gonna apply some paint. And I forgot to mention this, but so yesterday at the church event, I I was actually teaching kids how to paint. I had a little class, about 20 to something, 30 kids. Little itty babies up to ages, I think 5 to 12 or 4 to 12 years old. And the idea was that I had this little portrait or this little canvases that I had for them, very cheap. Uh, had some paint on there, some primary colors, simple little, beginner friendly kind of paint and tools and resources. And, I really didn't know what to say or what to do. And then I thought to myself, what did I do as a child? What did I do as someone, as an independent artist, when I did an activity like that? I think in school or whatever, in art school, art class, elementary. What did I do to help me do something right there and then? Because I know that I didn't like people telling me what to do. I know that I didn't want to make art for others that, like, oh, do this and that specifically. Like, you get no control, no independence or your own flair to your own actions and expressions. So I was like, okay, these kids follow orders all day, every day. Parents tell them this and that, teachers this and that. You're in school, there's just their break, they're in summer. They can enjoy themselves. Finally, have some fun, man. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell them this. And this is what I told everybody. This is what I told to the people who are helping me, to the kids, to the parents, everybody, that, look, we have these colors right here, right? Red, green, purple, blue, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. Choose what colors you like. If your favorite color is red, awesome. If that color makes you feel sad, angry, mad, happy, whatever, awesome. Choose it and do whatever you want. You can grab your hand, put some paint on it, slap the canvas. You can get the brush stroke, go crazy, scribble, scrabble, mix colors, but do what you want, have fun. And so that simple explanation, that simple idea, it gives them structure, but also more than enough space and room for them to have an idea of what to make. Because when I tell them, hey, look, these are the rules, or basically kind of rules, but like a structure or foundation, or a arrow to point them of what to do, to give them an idea, and that is choose your favorite color. Like, here's your colors, right? But choose the favorite color that you like. Okay, now I want you to think, what does it make you feel? Does it make you feel sad, happy, whatever, right? Those are the two basically rules I gave them, or directions, and the rest is up to them. So that's the foundation, and then they have all of the freedom and independence to do what they want, to express themselves. And I said, express yourselves, do what you want, have fun, doesn't matter. And they did do that. They did, and it was amazing. Some people actually drew a heartbroken, sad faces. Some people do abstract paintings, like, and it was really good. I actually kind of liked it. There was one or two that really shocked me for their age, and I had so much fun. I had so much fun with that, and it really brought me joy, even though I didn't get paid, and I don't want to get paid. But it's something that I got paid in fulfillment, and actually doing something and bringing attention to those little kids in their minds, to their hearts, that they have an option, that they have decisions, that they have expressions, that they have fun. It's something that they don't really get to do on a daily basis, and that's painting, and that's doing something. And I think that really touched them. I think that really touched me too. And a few artists might have been born throughout there, so who knows. But yeah, I mean, something that I really love to do. Okay, so this is gonna be an hour video. I really hope I can make into, man, 30 minutes for y'all, 40 minutes for y'all, 30 to 25 minutes. That's the maximum because a lot of you guys just click off, man. Not saying it's bad, I'm not saying I'm mad at y'all or anything like that, but it's something that, it's a fact that I have to deal with. It's a fact that I have to work around with or work with. Because I don't want you guys to just find this boring all the time. Okay, that's blue. I really like this right here. That blue, yellow, and blue again. Let me see what the color. Okay, I think I'm gonna do yellow now. Oh man, I think there's enough, possibly enough yellow for this bunch. But how did you? I do have another yellow, but this one's basically already out. There's nothing in it. I think if I cut it open and grab some more, I think it is possible to fill that space up. But resources are low. We must do what we can do. That is the plan. And so, okay, so blue is out of here. I think I need the rest of the colors here, so I'm gonna place that there. This is trash, I don't want that. You can't see what I'm doing because it's the back of the camera, but I'm gonna get some scissors. And then we'll start again. So now the plan, what we have here, this is gonna be yellow. So first, to be ready and to be prepared, when I'm really low on stock of anything, paint-wise, I just cut it open. And then boom, look at all that paint. And usually that doesn't get out because of the air inside. And sometimes we don't really squeeze that well. But might as well use all of it right here. Oh, it just dropped, just fell. It's nice. But yep. This is the process made fast and easy. And for those you loyal viewers, subscribers, I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If it may be a girl or a boy, I don't care. I thank you so much because you care about watching these videos. You care about listening, hearing me out, really. Healing my inner child. But yeah, that I'm able to express myself and at least give a chance to what I have to say. Because everybody needs a chance. There's some green in here and I hate it. That's not good. It's fine. It's fine. I can fix it with the next layer of the yellow. No need to get mad. No need to get angry. And so I'm just using the edge right now as to get rid of the green that I see. Which is a lot, really, because dang, there's a lot of green coming out of this brush. Should have cleaned it better. But yeah. Happy little mistakes, as Bob Ross would say. It's just happy little mistakes. No need to worry. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks, y'all. Awesome. Wow. Okay, so I think that's gonna be red right there. I'll be here. I think that's gonna be another purple. So again, red, purple. The spot up here, possibly pink again, and then this spot down below. I think that I'll do another. Huh. This is real, y'all. This is real. Okay, red, purple, blue. Why am I questioning that? Blue, and then we'll figure it out. You know, whatever. We'll figure it out. You know, it's fine. We're good. We're Gucci. No worries. Don't freak out. So then I'm freaking out. You're not. You know, wait. You're freaking out. I'm not. But it's raining right now. Oof. I don't know if we are able to go to the pool. I think they'll let us when it's finished raining. But on fourth, we're gonna do. So then now we have the yellow done, and we have this right here. This beautiful jar of red. Okay, I think I have all the color out of this one. But then we're gonna do red from this. This is actually from another collection that I'm doing that's entirely made out of red background. and then some designs that I did digitally, whatever. Uh, but yeah, I'm doing that just to give you a little Easter egg. But that is the plan. Oh, hold on. Keep forgetting. Just one spray will do enough. And so I have this extra paint here, and whenever that happens and I'm not going to use any of the color again in anywhere, I usually grab the canvas that I'm already working on with the color, and I'm just gonna spread it on there. You can't see what I'm doing right now, you can possibly hear it, but I'm using the same color. I'm using the color that was on the brush on this other canvas that I've been working on. It's all red. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm gonna cut that out in the video. I'm gonna place that jar down. And for the finishing touches, I think that's gonna be purple. And this is gonna be blue. And then pink again. Blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple. Blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple. So, purple again. This is gonna be first of the three. And if you're wondering why I didn't use water, because this one's already watering for some reason. Like, it's already really moist and the color really covers everything. This purple really does its job as a color. Also the blue really does a well job. Just covering everything on this canvas. I don't know, Maybe I'm doing something different. And then boom. Look how pretty that looks. That is absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's see. Now for the finishing touches. Blue and pink. It was pink. It was pink. It was pink. Gosh, I'm already forgetting all. So blue, 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 blue. Small amount. I don't need that much. Look at that. Look at blue. Look at blue go. Look at that. No headaches, man. Thank you so much. Gotta use you like one time and I'm done. Look at that, so pretty. What the heck? Alright. That's blue for y'all. I don't know if you can see that. That's blue. And yes, you can see that there's white on the green. There's a lot of white everywhere. I'm not talking about the tape, like the lines. I'm talking about this specifically. There's green, there's white there, there's white everywhere. But there's gonna be a second coating to everything. Some don't really need it because they have thick paint on it already, like the blue. Then you have the purple already, that's already thick paint on it. But the pink, yellow, green, and sometimes red, they do need that second coat onto them. Yeah, and then the borders are going to be black. I think I already explained that. The borders will be black. The edges of the canvases will be black. That's my signature style. And for finally the last touch of this painting that popped out, don't worry about that. And let me just get that. There's white on there. It's a little small scratch. I didn't want that there at all. It's annoying. It's getting my nerves already. Then here we go. The last peek. Okay, actually, let me focus on that for you guys to watch it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pink go. Look at that pink go. So we got that right there. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm gonna call this one Pink Panther. Yep, this specifically right here is gonna be called Pink Panther. That's my guy. Right there. And that's it. If I can just scoot this back to give you guys a clearer shot. There it is. That's it. Fabulosa. That's its name. This is the canvas's name. Fabulosa. Fabulosa. Like fabulous. There you go. And that's it. That is the painting. And really, I'm not sure if I would call this a great painting, but with great paintings, you don't really need that much tools. Uh, the first 5 paintings that I've ever made, like even seriously a little bit, they sold, and I got a pretty good amount of money. The first collection, the foundation, with his 5 paintings, sold a lot of money for it at school, and I just used one brush, I used tape, a pencil, and that's literally it. That's all I used. 3 to 4 things, 4 tools, and I made amazing pieces of art. I really liked it. People really liked it. People got really emotional about it, and you don't need to have a serious amount of skill. You don't need to have these weird and like a bunch of tools and whatever not. You can do things with just the simplicity and the effectiveness of your capabilities and your skills. It just takes time. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes dedication. It takes trust. It takes confidence, and and I think a healthy amount of certainty that what you are doing in this painting will come out fabulous, fabulosa. But this is what I made. This isn't the finished product, but the first stage is already done. Have everything covered. The tape is there. I'm gonna do a second layer. That's gonna be the second video. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. This will be on the video of David Lagun, no, on the YouTube channel David Lagunas. I'm gonna be posting a YouTube video on the journey, and then I'll lead them to this YouTube channel. Whoever finds this channel first, whoever finds this channel and doesn't know about On the Journey, it's in the link of my personal info, I think, or whatever. You'll find it on there. And please, again, thank you. Like and subscribe. I hope if you got something useful out of this video, do that. You know, share it with someone. Make this community grow, help this family grow, help this network, help this this whole part of us as artists and as people trying to figure out things grow. So yeah, thank you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay prayed up. You guys are strong. Love you guys. Please be safe.